What's up, everybody? What's up? 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 Welcome to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction. Excuse me. And I share my life with you. Phew. Hold on a second. I just did something illegal, and I'll show you what I did. Because this food right here should be considered illegal. Let me show you. I just made the creamiest Velveeta shells and cheese. Oh, the steam's still coming off of it. For my son, he loves those things. And let me just tell y'all something. I took 3 bites of the Velveeta shells and cheese. And whoo, mercy. You could just feel it. When those noodles hit your stomach, it's like carbohydrates. They're just like 10 pounds. You could just feel 10 pounds gaining around you. True story. Okay, anyway, so tonight we're going to talk about gratitude. I was struggling yesterday, you guys. I was really going through a hard time. My son is 6 years old, and he is a wild child. And hey, Sky. Hey, Sonia. Hey, Dean.
Hi.
What's up, y'all? He's a wild child, y'all, and
Velveeta shell.
I was just having a really bad day yesterday. I was having an ungrateful day. I was just like in my feelings. I was crying. And so it was just not a good day. And I'm going to tell y'all, it is hot as hell in Arkansas. In fact, let me move because I don't like this spot right here. It makes me feel uncomfortable. So let's put you guys right here. I like it better over here. Hold on, dogs. Hold on. Welcome to the Real Talk Recovery Shit Show. My name's Nicole, and I'm an addict. Come on, Paco. Come on, Jenna. Come on, Paco. Okay. He's giving me the stink eye. He don't want to come inside. Okay, so, mercy. It's really hot, y'all. It's really hot. I got the air conditioner on. It's blasting. So, it's not that I don't have my air on. It's just that it's freaking hot. So let's get into it. Hold on. Let me get the link now. I'm going to be straight up with y'all. My laptop is shitty. I'm working on buying a new one by the time I go to California next Sunday on the 9th. I will have a new laptop to take with me to California. That way, when I get there, I can pick Dr. B's brain and Kylie's brain and make them teach me stuff because I am the worst about computer stuff, you guys. Like, I just don't know what I'm doing. So, yeah. Let's get the link. I had a better day today, y'all, because I went into work. So for those of you guys that don't know, I have 2 jobs. I work from home for Austin and Dr. B. And then I have another job that's part-time where I do, hey, Ray, where I do greeting cards, Hallmark. And so what I do for Hallmark is I go in and I do merchandising for their stores. And so since the coronavirus has hit, we haven't had a lot. Honestly, you guys, like, people are not shopping for greeting cards. So, like, I go into my stores and they look really good. Today I had a couple of boxes at one of my stores. Excuse me. So I worked that out and got that done. Hey, Michael. So go ahead and get your Sprite, buddy. It's right there on the top shelf. You see it up there? Right there. With the red cap on it. I had a little sip out of it. I had a little sip out of it.
That's a lot sip.
King Nate. I had 1 sip out of it, King Nate. Would you like a banana?
Why does it look like you drink the whole thing on?
Do you want a banana for your dessert?
Sure.
Okay, here you go. I'll open it for you too.
I will pick yours.
Will you let Paco in for me? You locked it, buddy. Turn it.
Why is ours opposite?
Come on in, Pocky Knocky. Good boy. Here you go.
You should have made it not opposite.
Well, I'm sorry, it's opposite. Whew, mercy. Okay, so I wanted to talk about gratitude today because I was being ungrateful yesterday, coming on here crying and all that stuff. And I'm sorry, you guys. Like, I go through that some days where I just feel like I can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about. And so I thought a good way to turn it around from yesterday is to talk about, what we're grateful for, and for me to share about what I'm grateful for, because I have so much to be grateful for, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the meeting by reading the Mara 12 steps and the preamble, and then I will, in fact, let me get the link right now so I can put it in the comment section in case any of you guys want to come up and share what you're grateful for. I would love to hear you guys' list of things you're grateful for, and we might have some of the same things that we're grateful for. You might be grateful for some things that I'm grateful for too. And so we can compare notes. So let me get the link and drop it in the chat, and then we will go from there. And I'm pretty sure there's probably people watching on Facebook. So if you're watching on Facebook, what's up? Thank you for watching and hanging out with us. I'm actually going to come over to Facebook right now and drop the YouTube link if you guys would rather come on YouTube with us. Because / I can see your comments on YouTube, you guys. I can't see them on Facebook for some reason. Drives me insane. Okay. Oh, hey, girl. I see you. I see you, Missy. You guys, it's been such a journey because, like, now that I'm connecting with people from high school and people are seeing that I make these videos, like, so many people from my high school that I grew up with are reaching out to me, and they're saying, like, I'm sober and I'm so glad that you're talking about addiction, and don't let me get emotional. It makes me so happy to see people that I grew up with that were struggling, and that we both struggled, and then see them and we're all like grown and getting sober and doing the right thing. So I'm not going to talk about that yet because I'll save that for what I'm grateful for. So I'm going to read this and then we'll get into it. Okay. So for those of you guys that don't know, this is a Medication Assisted Recovery Anonymous meeting, and I will share with you guys what Mara is. So it's Mara, one size does not fit all. Do you use prescribed medication to treat various drug and alcohol use disorders? Many people who utilize evidence-based science to aid in their recovery sometimes feel uncomfortable in their day-to-day lives. Additionally, a multitude of people on this healing path have even felt unwelcome at traditional recovery meetings. We understand. At Mara, you're always welcome. Recovery is simply to recover from an unsafe lifestyle. Medication Assisted Recovery Anonymous is a support group of people who believe in the value of medication as a means to recovery. We understand that our individual needs may not be the same, our backgrounds may not be the same, our futures may not be the same. However, our desire to live a safe lifestyle joins us together. Non-judgment is our code. So, and then I'll read you guys the 12 steps of Mara, and then we will get into it. And you guys can share with me what you're grateful for. Okay, here we go. The 12 steps of Mara. Are y'all listening? Let's do this. Number 1, we admitted that without help, we felt an inability to control our addiction and that our lives had become unmanageable. 2, we came to believe that, like all human beings, our power was limited and we needed to learn to let go and learn from others. 3, we made a decision to accept that we cannot control everything, assume a mindset of goodwill, seek the wisdom of responsible others, and discover our true voice within. 4, we made a searching and fearless inventory of our strengths, weaknesses, and misconceptions. 5, we admitted to ourselves without reservation and to another human being, when we became ready and found the right person, the exact nature of our unhealthy behaviors and misconceptions. 6, we were entirely ready to listen to wise counsel and seek that still small voice within to guide us to change our behaviors which have been harmful to ourselves and others. 7, we humbly began the process of deep change so we could overcome our weaknesses. 8, we made a list of all persons we have harmed, became willing to make amends to them all, and to forgive those against whom we have held grudges. 9, we made direct amends to such people wherever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. 10, we continued to take personal inventory, and when we were wrong, promptly admitted it. 11, we sought through self-reflection and meditation to improve our awareness and understanding of ourselves and the world around us. And 12, as a result of these steps, we became aware of our true voice within. We came to realize our purpose and helped others find theirs. While the 12 steps and 12 traditions of Mara were inspired by AA's 12 steps and 12 traditions, they are an adaptation they are not an adaptation. Rather, they were created specifically for this organization and should not be construed otherwise. AA is a program concerned with the recovery of alcoholism and is not in any way affiliated with this fellowship. So, hey, Champy L. What's up, Champy? Okay, so I see you guys in here. All right, let's get it started. So, did I put the link in the chat? I don't even know because I'm a hot mess express today, y'all. So, gratitude, you guys. So, gratitude. Daniel says, sounds weird, but I think I've developed an addiction to trolling people on the internet. Daniel, that can happen. I've seen it happen many times before. There's the link if anybody wants to come up and share. Hey, Missy, what's up, girl? I'm glad you came over here. I put the link in the chat, and I thought, I wonder, or over there on Facebook, and I was thinking, I hope she comes over here. So, okay. So you guys know, yesterday I was going through the mom struggles. Oh, Lord. And I know if any of you guys, moms and dads that are in recovery, you guys know, I feel like it's just extra hard to be a parent in general. And then you add like trying to be a recovering addict or alcoholic and like work on yourself and be a better person on top of like parenting your children. It's like really can be really hard sometimes. Like I find myself questioning my sanity. I'm like, I'm losing my mind, y'all. I'm losing my mind, you know? And so yesterday I was going through it, especially early yesterday during like 1 or 2 o'clock. I came on here and I was bawling my eyes out, y'all. I was bawling my eyes out because I was just like, I'm failing as a parent, you know what I mean? And that's really, really how I felt at that time. I know I'm not. Like, I know that I'm an amazing mom, and I know that I'm sober today and that I'm able to be like, I could have never been with my son and taking care of him and feeding him, clothing him, taking him on vacation if I was still in my active addiction. On top of coronavirus. Don't even get me started on coronavirus, you guys. Like that, look at me. It was already difficult, and then that happened, and then it was just like an explosion in my life. You know what I mean? You got to stop and think, girl. First thought is wrong. And you know what? That's very good, Daniel, because I used to say that all the time. If it's something that comes to your mind first, like don't go with the first thought, because when I was in my active addiction, that was one of the things that I was always do. I would go with my first thought, which was normally to like get high or go steal something or do something crazy, you know what I mean? And so, but now it's like, isn't it strange how like the longer that you stay sober, the more it's like the longer I stay sober, it's like I forget those things that I used when I first got sober, you know? And it's like I have to have that reminder, like stop, pause, Like I'm doing amazing. You guys are doing amazing. Just the fact that we're hanging out on a Friday night talking about recovery, that's amazing. You know what I mean? So we're all kicking ass and taking names. Okay, hold on. I'm going to read y'all's comments. Okay. I'm grateful for this amazing life that I was able to build because I stopped doing freaking drugs. What's up, Brad? Remember, guys, it takes time. I've got 23 years behind me. That's awesome, Brad. I'm so proud of you, man. So proud of you. Daniel says, let's see what Daniel say. I'm sure it's going to be funny. We beat ourselves up so much as addicts. If we can't forgive ourselves, how do you expect God to forgive? Very good, Daniel. That's really good, actually. We do beat ourselves up. I'm my own worst critic, you guys. And I'm sure you guys are the same way. Sonia says, does it ever happen to you when you know you have it good, but you don't know why you are depressed and even makes you feel guilty? Let me put that on the screen. Okay, y'all see this comment right here? Does it ever happen to you when you know you have it good, but you don't know why you are depressed and even makes you feel guilty? All the time. All the freaking time. And I feel guilty for feeling depressed because, and this is, I'll even take it a step further, Sonia. I'm the kind of person that will start feeling down. I'll put on a show of the starving children in Africa, or kids that are in foster care, or families that are like literally have nothing. And then I'm like beating myself down going, look at this, Nicole. Do you see these people? And you're complaining like, God, what are you thinking? You need to get yourself together. Yeah, I do that all the time. And I feel guilty for feeling sad or feeling down. And sometimes, 9 times out of 10, when I'm feeling bad like that, you guys, what I've realized is that it's because I need to get up and like get out of the house, or get, like, for some reason I will get in the zone and I'll be here at the house working on my computer or doing something around here for my job or doing something for someone else. And I will just be focused on that. And then 3 days will go by and I'll say, man, I feel like dog shit. I need to get out of this house. Somebody come and break me out of this house. And so I'll have to like go walking or something just to get some fresh air, some sunshine on my freaking face, y'all, because I get so depressed. But I absolutely do feel guilty about feeling that way, Sonia, a lot. But you know what? I always try to tell myself, you guys, like, I'm only human and you guys are only human, and it's okay to like struggle and feel those feelings. But what we don't want to do is stay down in that hole. You know what I mean? Like, if you can do your best to like grab onto somebody else, say, hey, I'm feeling like crap. Can I like come hang out with you today? Or, hey, Nicole, can I call you and we can talk on the phone and, just like cut up and laugh? Like, I have to like get outside of myself and like do something with someone else, like in real life. Because again, coronavirus, we're all in our houses. We're all like working remotely from home. A lot of us are. And it's like everything is online. It's like, you guys, I have to have human interaction. I start going crazy. Champy says, Cindy Briggs, thank you. I'm not leaving now. Can I get wrenched? Champy, we got to get to know you a little bit more. We can't let you into the inner circle just yet. But you're part of the family. Joe says, a lot of addicts judge themselves too harshly. That overly harsh judgment helps to keep us sick. I think it's that perfection kind of thing. And I think a lot of people that struggle with addictions have that need to do things like to the extreme, or perfectionism. And I wonder if everybody else is hard on themselves like that, people that don't have addictions. I watch a lot of other people that have channels that don't talk about addiction recovery. They're just regular people. And I see them pushing themselves to the limit, you know what I mean? And so I wonder, like, you know what I mean? I wonder. Champy says, thank you for doing this 4+ years. That's what's up, man. Congratulations. That's awesome. Sonia does spit the truth, man. Sonia, Sonia, you're on almost a year and what, 3 months, 4 months now? Sonia's kicking ass and taking names, y'all. Damn it, I'm sorry, but I'm having a bad day and I cannot type correctly. It's okay, Dampy. We all have problems typing sometimes. Sorry, I know I'm probably way back in the chat, but I'm reading y'all's comments. Yes, Joe says, lean on your support. Friends in recovery can typically relate. Okay, so that's a good point, Joe. So for those of you guys that didn't know, we have been doing Mara meetings on Zoom, like 3 meetings a day. Today I was at work. And there was a Mara meeting going on. So you know what I did? I was at work and I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go to the Mara meeting while I'm working. So I signed on to Zoom, had my little earphone in, and everybody was quiet. So I said, hey guys, it's me, Nicole. I'm here. You know what I mean? I couldn't stay the whole time because I was supposed to be working, but I went in and I was like, hey, I'm here. And I listened to a couple people share and it made me feel better. It just lifted my spirits. So for those of you guys that are in recovery and you're like, I can't get to an outside meeting, I haven't been able to, you can come to Zoom meetings with us. We've been, like I said, Mara has Zoom meetings, I think like some up to 3 times a day, some days. I know most days have 2 meetings a day, one in the morning, one in the evening. And I've been doing my best to try and share the links that Merck sends me on my community tab and in the Facebook group. So if you guys are like, how do I find out? Or all you have to do is go to marainternational.org. If Merck is in the chat, will you link Mara's website for me so that way people can find the Zoom meetings? That would be great. But you guys don't have to be alone. And usually, like, I'm in one, Merck's in one, Joe, we're all in them. Joe's in one. You'll find one of us in there. Champy says, you know what I would like someone to do as a recovering addict like myself? Someone to simply ask, how the hell are you doing today? Well, Champy, how the hell are you doing today? Okay, hold on. Y'all are commenting so fast I can barely keep up, y'all. This is crazy. I'm so happy that y'all are in here. Okay, hold on. I saw it, Champy. I saw it. Hey, Hope After Dope, Scott. What's up? I hope you feel better after this live. What's up, Sakina? How are you doing, girl? I'm so proud of you on your taper. You're kicking ass and taking names, too. Sonia says, I've noticed coronavirus has pushed people over the edge. People I've known for years not acting themselves. It's been a weird time for us. Oh, totally. And, I think that I'm lucky that I'm always just out of control. And so it's not anything different for me to come on here having a nervous breakdown. Thank God. But I'm telling you guys, I have been going over the edge too. But we're all in it together. And that's why we have these online meetings. That's why we have the live streams every night. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go live every night. Well, you guys see how that ended up. I'm going live every night. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do meditation. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we do recovery support group meetings. So if anybody wants to come up and share, there's the link again. But y'all know I can talk all day long. So if you don't feel comfortable coming up to share, you can listen to me all night. Champy says, this is positive. No way I can feel bad after this positivity. Yay! I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so happy to see all you guys in here. I could literally cry seeing all you guys chatting in the chat. If anybody's watching on Facebook and you're like, who are all these people in the chat? Come over to YouTube, real_talk_recovery. Click on the live video and you will see the chat's popping in here. It's always popping on the YouTube side, y'all. Merck says, has anyone heard from Ashley Meredith? Yes, attention. I talked to Ashley today. So for anybody that doesn't know who Ashley is part of the Real Talk Recovery fam, and she went to her sentencing today for a charge that she caught in her addiction. And guess what, you guys? She gets to stay out till September. So she's not going to prison yet. They're letting her stay out till, I think, September 10th or 11th. And then she'll find out. So they were talking about giving her like 6 years. So hopefully the judge will have a change of heart, or maybe let her try to do rehab or something. I don't know, but she's still got some time to buy. It was my first comment here. How would I expect to get a wrench? It's okay, Champy. It's okay. Okay, Sonia says, I'm at 1 year and 4 months. I knew it was getting up there, girl. I knew it was getting up there. I knew it was. Y'all are all doing the damn thing. Okay, Corona has been fucking with my life, but the added struggles are bringing a newfound strength. So that's another thing. Like, going through the hard part, you guys, is what makes I always get to look back on it and say, okay, I made it through my first year sober. My son was in foster care. My husband was relapsing all over the place. I didn't have a stable job because I punched a girl at work and tried to strangle her and lost my job. So a lot of stuff happened my first year sober, but I stayed sober. I remember my second year sober. I don't remember any like really big life-changing events. So that will just check it off to an easy year. My third year sober, we started having money problems. Washer and dryer broke down, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I was tripping. I was thinking, like, how am I going to make it through this? And now just going through 4 years sober. Last year was trying on me because I was trying to find my niche. I was trying to find where I felt comfortable here on YouTube and how I could find a way to help people and make it like a fun thing. You know what I mean? And I was struggling, y'all. I was struggling, but now I feel like we have come through the burning fire, and the ashes have cleared, and we are like rising up, all of us together. So it's been a learning experience. Everything has, but I'm so grateful. I'm supposed to be talking about gratitude tonight. Y'all see how I get distracted with the comments? I'm so grateful to be alive, you guys. I was really upset yesterday about my son acting out and saying cuss words. But I'll tell y'all this. I could not be more grateful to be his mom and to have him in my custody. Somebody said yesterday while I was upset, they said, you still haven't forgiven yourself for having him taken away. And I don't know if I'll ever be able to forgive myself for that. I'm just being straight up with you guys. I don't know if I'll ever be able to. But I am so grateful that I can go through these experiences with him. And even if it's him cussing and acting like a crazy man, a 6-year-old little man, I'm grateful that I can go through that sober and that I'm not going out and getting high. Because the old Nicole would have went out and got high. The old Nicole would have taken him and dropped him off at my mom and dad's or my mother-in-law's and went and got on one. But instead what I did was I came on here and told the whole world about it. I don't even mean to laugh, you guys, but I cannot even help it because it's like this channel has helped me so much. It's saved my life in times where I could have went out and made really bad choices. And I came on here and I just use it as an accountability tool, And so, Lord, I'm a hot blubbering mess, y'all. Champy says, thank you for acknowledging me in the chat. I'm out. Have to do my breathing treatment and rest. Dialysis was no joke today. I'll be back for sure. Thank you all. Thank you, Champy. We love you, man. We'll see you when you come back. Take it easy. Don't be hurting yourself or anything like that. Try to rest. Dialysis is hard. My grandma was on dialysis. Oh, look, it's our first girl. She's breaking the ice. What's up, Sky?
Hey, girl.
Oh, I'm a mess. I'm a blubbering mess. Come and tell me what you're grateful for so I can be happy.
I'm grateful for Wayne. He moved today.
Who?
My roommate, Wayne.
Oh, he moved out?
He did.
Aww.
Yeah. He moved in with his girlfriend, and it was so sad.
And this is the one that you had. Is this the one that you had before the new one?
Yeah.
Okay.
he's been living here for 6 years, and
Damn.
we were both crying. It was so sad because he's he's moving an hour away, so I'm not
Oh,
going to
wow.
see him that often. I will keep in touch with him, but I'm not going to see him that often. And then it's like as soon as he left, I wanted to use, because it's just like one of those things when my emotions shift so much. It's just
Yeah.
that's what I would have done. I didn't obviously, but I'm like keeping track of when that feeling comes, just for kicks, because the reason that it comes are so varied.
Yeah.
When my sister triggers me with her moods, my mother's dog was really sick, like, so I was like all different things over the week, but I made it through the big one. So these, I know I'll get through typical ones that get me on a daily basis.
Why
Like
don't you share with everybody about Monday so they'll know like how you made it through that?
Monday was the 4-year anniversary of this man's death that I loved very much. And I was stressed about it for a whole week. I really thought I was going to use that day. I really did. It was kind of like, how could you not? The addiction was like, how could you not? You're gonna, and I'm so used to relapsing for anything. I'm definitely adjusting to this sober lifestyle, but it's awesome. I mean, I'm so proud of myself.
That's what I'm saying. Like you didn't get high. You didn't get high.
Tuesday morning, I woke up and I'm like, I thought I was going to be on cloud 9. Like I wanted a pink cloud so bad. So I was disappointed that I didn't feel better. But I was still extremely proud of myself. It's just a kind of a roller coaster,
You're adjusting to, like, when we're using, it's like we have these extreme highs where we're like high and feeling great, and then we're like coming down and withdrawing, and then we go back up. So now you're like adjusting to just like regular life. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like sometimes it's boring. There's
right
going on,
It's like that. You trick yourself into thinking that there was something to actually look forward to.
Yeah.
But that hasn't happened in years. I mean, it wasn't fun for several years. If you really think about it, it just wasn't. It's a false belief. So it's not so much that it's like what I miss is the act of feeling that need to reach out to something to change my feelings.
Yeah.
Even though it didn't really change my feelings, it was the act of just of doing it, of like the act of relapsing. It was a false sense of some sort of security. And now I'm just, like, this is what normal people do. But on the flip side, I can have a really good time. Like I haven't been social in several years, really. I mean, I went to things when I had to.
Yeah.
Like a christening or a wedding. But as far as weekends on a week-to-week basis, no, I totally stayed home. I lost touch with a lot of friends. And now I'm not blowing them off. And I am still a homebody. I'm always going to be a homebody, but I definitely am like finding the joy of being around good, healthy people that make me laugh, that have the same outlook on life, that are not energy vampires.
Right.
There's always that one friend who is, it's always, oh, I woke up with this ailment, and
I have people in my life that are like that. And it's like,
that's
or
all
they're
they
like,
talk about.
or it's like this. It's like, okay, so you say you have a headache, and then they say, oh, I've had a headache for 6 days. And you're like, oh, well, mine's been for 7 days. or mine's been rain days. What? Drives me
My bones
insane.
crack when I get out of bed. Well, I can't even turn my neck. Like, oh my God, I know. But believe me, I feel sorry for people that have chronic illness and pain. It's horrible. I
Oh
can't
yeah.
imagine. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is that I've been practicing the whole vibrational shit where I don't talk about bills anymore. I try not to worry because things always work out somehow. And if I have to get a second roommate, I'll do that. You know,
Right.
the more what you put your attention on, you get more of, bottom line. And if you talk about your pain to every single person you meet, you are going to have more pain. It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
You know, you got to have hope for a better life.
I agree. I agree.
It's all about the mindset. I mean, so my friend, I forget, what did she, she was talking about some herb for hot flashes, black cohosh or something. And she goes, it's probably a bunch of crap. It's totally the placebo effect because I can't see it working. I'm like, did you just hear yourself? Her hot flashes reduced by like 80%. I go, what do you mean it's just the placebo effect? That means you're admitting that your own brain was able to cure your hot flashes. Like, how could you not think that is like, that is such a miracle?
That's because of the power of thinking, the power of positive thinking.
It means that our own bodies can heal themselves if we just are open-minded to it. You know that
Right.
there was this study where they sent people into chemo or radiation, and some people they all had cancer. Some of them got the placebo and some of them didn't. And like 40 or 50% of the people that got the placebo were vomiting and losing their hair when all they got was saline injected into them.
Right.
That is how powerful the mind is.
Wow.
So I feel like when you're told that you're going to get these symptoms, you get like, it's just like people that walk around with cancer for 10 years and then they get a little bit of a pain and the doctor says, you have a tumor. You've been walking around with this for years. Suddenly they have all the symptoms, like all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So the mind is extremely powerful. And I'm just so interested in all that metaphysical stuff and in that, you know, there's a really good book called You Are the Placebo. So I always tell
I've noticed that. Like with my Suboxone paper, since I went down to 1 milligram, and I've been transparent with y'all the last couple of days. I've been struggling with staying on 1 milligram this last month. Like I've been wavering. I've been going back up to 1.5, then 2. I haven't gone over 2, but I've got it now all the way up to 2. And once I got down to 1, I stabilized at 1 for about 30 days. And then I just started thinking that I was not feeling good. And it wasn't because I wasn't experiencing withdrawal. I wasn't yawning. I didn't have restless legs. I didn't have diarrhea, like none of that. It was like some switch in my mind, something switched. And I went from being so confident in my taper to being afraid. And then I started thinking, oh, I can't feel this. Da, 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 da. Like it just, because I have been so confident up until that point.
Yeah.
And then something happened and I just kind of started struggling. And so now I'm like, damn it, I got to get back to where I was at on 1 and just be able to, if I can just stick at 1 for a couple months and just like stay there and get myself back on that, stability of 1 milligram, because I was doing so good, but something just switched in me. And also, you know what it is? I'm prescribed 2 milligrams. So I know I have that extra milligram.
True.
So when I go to see the doctor, I'm going to tell him to take away the milligram, man. You got to take it away from me or else I'm going to take it.
Well, I understand that. There's I had a friend of mine who was in the methadone blind taper.
Yeah.
And she was she was feeling steady Eddie. And then they told her what the milligram she was down to.
Yes.
And she had been down to that milligram for 2 months. And as soon as they told her what it was, she started feeling like insomnia, restless, depressed. I'm like, son of a bitch, because you didn't know you were that low. Now you know, you're starting to get the symptoms. It's really crazy.
Yep.
It really is.
I have to have those milligrams taken away because I was doing great on 1 milligram. And then I started going, well, I'll just sneak half of one. I'll just sneak a half a milligram. Who am I sneaking it from? First of all,
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know,
like,
girl.
What?
You were doing awesome for a very long time.
The brain is so crazy.
Girl, I recommended the Wim Hof method to Nicolina Danielle, and she's doing a 30-day Wim Hof. You know her. You just commented on her video the other night and told her to join our chat. You know the short.
Yes, I love her. Yes.
Yes. So I'm like, I wish I told you about it sooner. She goes, no.
She made a video about it.
Right. She said, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And she just happened to be ready. And she had, every time she craves, she does the breath work, and it changes your body chemistry. So like I push that because it's free. And
what is
we have
Wim Hof?
To it. Yeah.
What is that?
It's a man. His name is Wim Hof. He's a Dutch. They call him the Iceman. WIMHOF. And he was on Russell Brand. It's really good for addiction, and it's good for depression. It's good for PTSD. It's amazing for all this different autoimmune because you're alkalining your blood and your organs. It's freaking awesome. He's been studied by a lot of scientists and stuff because he's really like defied science. He was injected with E. coli and did not experience any symptoms because of the mindset and the ice. He's a freak of nature. Like
I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up and do the research.
Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. But I didn't mean to go trailing onto this 20-minute rabbit hole.
No, you're okay, girl. I love having you come up here.
And believe me, I am not this Pollyanna positive, you know. I have, like, I know about his tool, and when I get blue, sometimes I will just lay in bed for hours. Like I'm a hypocrite a lot. Like I don't practice what I preach. I don't practice what I preach. Depression is a bitch, but it's not what we do, it's what we don't do.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's I don't know, it's all good. I'm grateful for all you guys. And my relationship with Wayne, he's like the brother I never had. You know, it's gonna be.
I love you, girl. I'm so proud of you. Like I am really, really proud of how you've stuck it out, and you didn't. Like I'm just really proud of you. I really am.
Thanks, girl. I'm proud of myself too. I don't know how I'm doing. It's a miracle.
That's the only thing. That is the only way to explain it, man. When somebody that uses drugs and alcohol doesn't use drugs and alcohol. After everything we did to get to drugs and alcohol, it is just a damn miracle. That's all it is.
I never thought it was possible for me. It just didn't. You know?
I mean, we can say all the things that we did that kind of helped us and stuff, but it's like comes down to it, like something is helping to like remove or like get that thought or that session to clear so we can go forward. It's just amazing. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, am I in a dream or am I really okay? And my son's here and I'm not like in a crack house. Like I've been having flashbacks to like crack houses and trap houses that I stayed in that I don't know why. Like I was at work today and I think it was because I saw somebody I thought I knew. I looked over and then this thought came into my mind about this brick house that had no running water. It was like down 12th Street in like Little Rock, Arkansas, really bad part of town. And it was the whole living room. It was just all of us. There was like 12 of us sitting around in a circle with a crack pipe.
This
and
was in a
just
dream?
no, this is a true. This happened, but I was seeing myself there after I saw this person at work today that I thought I knew,
Mhm.
and it was just like then some guy went into the bathroom and started smoking in the bathroom at Walgreens, and I smelled it, and the manager came up and she goes, "Do you smell that?" And I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Is he smoking crack in the bathroom?" And she goes, "I don't know." And then she started knocking on the bathroom door, and I was like, but just that smell, and then seeing that guy, it was like I imagine it hit me so hard. I was like, I remember being in that house with no running water. Everybody was waiting on a crumb. They were like, "Please, sir, can I have some more?" It's like the worst thing you could ever imagine. And sometimes I have to take myself back there and remember that crap. And I'm like, I don't ever want to go back to that crap. I don't ever want to go back there. Like, that was so degrading and miserable feeling to sit there and wait with my little crack pipe. "Can I have some more, please, sir?" You know what I mean?
At the time, it was like just normal.
At the time, I was like thinking, I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. It was so, at the time I was so high, I probably wasn't thinking.
I know, it's baffling, isn't it?
Yes,
It really is.
yes.
It's just very powerful. That's why every day is a total miracle in every sense of the word.
Yeah, you're totally right. I'm so proud of you, girl.
All right, I love you.
Oh, John. Okay, John sent you $10. I'll send it to you. He just tipped you $10 in the chat.
He did?
Yeah.
John V?
Yeah, John V.
Oh, I love him. What?
So I'll send it. I'll give it to you though. For real, I'm gonna give it to you. Okay.
Thanks, John.
All right. Love you, girl.
Love you too.
Bye. Sorry, y'all. That memory just like flooded my mind today at Walgreens. The manager was banging on the door and trying to get this guy out of the bathroom. And it just like, she goes, "Do you smell that?" And it just hit my nose. And it was like, I saw that one guy, and then my mind went there, and I thought, do you ever think back to those days and you're like, why was I like that? Like, why did I think that was okay to do that? You know what I mean? But I know why, because I was stuck. You guys. Like, I was so miserable, so unhappy, so insecure, I didn't love myself, right? That I felt like I needed that drug to give me that feeling to love myself or to feel better. Do you know what I mean? Michael says, "I was once told that once I lose the desire to use, I will sooner or later lose the desire." Wait, I was once told that once I lose the desire to use, I will sooner or later lose the desire to use. Sounds like I said the same thing twice, right? Oh, God. Yes, it does. Wrong. It's two different entire definitions. Okay. I once was told that once I lose the desire to use, I will sooner or later lose the desire to use. Man, you got me stumped. But yeah, losing the desire to use is an amazing, great feeling because you don't have to go. It's a good feeling to feel that way. If I smelled it, I would get sick to my stomach quick. It's just like the weirdest thing. Hey, Scott. Hey, Mama. Hey, Mama. Shout out to Mama, y'all. Hold on. We got to take a moment of silence for Mama. A moment of silence for Mama. Mama, I heard through the grapevine, because I have anonymous tipsters. I have anonymous tipsters who call me and tell me all the amazing things that you guys are doing in the community. And an anonymous tipster called me this morning and told me that Mama has stepped up to help with the morning meditations. And I thought that was an amazing thing to do. So thank you, Mama, for stepping up and helping with the morning meditations. Because listen, you guys, it takes a lot of dedication to get up every single day and do a live stream in the morning, or do a live stream in the evening, or do a damn live stream, to have a meeting every single day. Okay, so sometimes Nikki might want to sleep in, or she just might not feel like doing it. Oh, excuse me. The anonymous tipster didn't call me. I called her. Jesse, shut up. Seriously though, you guys, sometimes you just don't feel like doing it. You know what I mean? Or you're just having a bad day that day. Like it really is. It is a dedication, you guys. And I have a great time doing the live streams and stuff. But there's some days, like if I had a fill in, somebody that could fill in for me, honey, I would be like, hey Nicole, can we clone my body, and then I'll just like my clone will come on. You know what I mean? What's up, Jose? How are you doing today, bub? So I wanted to also say shout out to Joe. Jose texted me the other day and told me that he connected with Joe, and he was very grateful to be able to talk to another guy that understands what it's like to struggle with addiction. So shout out to Joe for being of service and, you know, letting me give his phone number out to help other people. Same thing, Merck too. Thank you, Merck. Because, you know, I'm a girl. Sometimes the guys don't want to talk to me. Okay, so Sonia says, let's read this. Sonia says, recently I left my methadone clinic and found on the floor a loaded rig. If y'all don't know what a rig is, it's a syringe. I physically got sick to my stomach. I was glad to be so repulsed by it. Oh, thank goodness, girl. See, you guys that live in these bigger cities, it blows my mind. I've never found like anything like that had the drugs in it still. I was reading a post on Facebook today that one of our girls that does the mayor meeting, she found like I guess it was heroin on her way to work too. And so that's just like, that would never happen to me. You know what I mean? Thank God. Thank God. Who knows? Hey, P-Flaw, what's up, man? What's up? There you go, Nicole. You got it. It's all about losing the desire to use. And before you know it, days, weeks, months have went by and the desire to use never once crossed your mind. It's the best feeling in the whole wide world. You know what? I'll tell you this, Michael. Whenever it happened to me, I think I was 6 months sober, maybe a little bit more than that, give or take a couple months. And I had been going through it with CPS. I had been fighting to get my son back. And me and my husband, I think we were on our way back from a court date. And whenever we would be on our way back from those court dates, we would sit in the car and we would just talk. I would cry. Is that Hannah? Is that Hannah? Hannah, we see you, girl. You're on the live. We would just sit there and talk, right? And so, yes, Hitman is Irish fight game. We would sit there and talk. And one day we were driving back from a court date, and I was just like, I haven't even thought about getting high. What about you? You know, and at that time, it was different. Me and my husband were on different points in our recovery. He was still really struggling, and I was just kind of smooth sailing, you know. And then he caught up to me, and he started smooth sailing with me. And it's been a journey for us because I feel like where I have been farther down, like in the trenches. And what I mean by that is like I went real down low, like in my rock bottom, and I lost a lot because of my addiction. And I think the reason why my husband and I weren't on that same track for a while was because I had lost so much that I just wasn't willing to go back. And I think that my husband still had to experience losing and realizing that going back out could lose me and him going back out was going to cost him me and his son. You know what I mean? And that would be the ultimate loss for him. Michael says, you're great, Nicole. I'm glad I stumbled upon this channel. The God of my understanding led me here. I am so glad you came here too, Michael. And for anybody that doesn't know, Michael has 16 years sober. So shout out to Michael. And he also works in the treatment industry. Right, Michael? I think I remember you telling me that. So how did you find the channel? I'm so glad you're here also. So 16 years, that's a lot of freaking time, man. It's freeing. I had someone offer me drugs. Okay, so this is what Sonia says. It's freeing. I had someone offer me drugs, and the old me wouldn't have thought twice and would have taken it. I just left and felt so proud. I am not the same person. I feel I have so much to lose now. That's right, girl. Oh, Lord. Sam, I'm going to tell you something right now. Hey, P-Flaw, anybody can make it, you guys. Anybody can make it. And you know, I hear a lot of times when people are getting sober, listen, if you're sober and you are not in a relationship, you just got sober, I don't recommend going and getting in one. But if you're like me and my husband and you got sober together, I want you to know, if you have a significant other that's struggling with addiction, that you both can do this. Okay. I had been told by my mom, by my mother, by everybody that me and Neil were not going to make it. We were two addicts. We were horrible for each other. We enabled each other. We got high. I mean, we were just the epitome of junkie couple. We were junkies, you know, fighting over syringes, racing each other to the bathroom to try and shoot up. Just sickness. And look at us now. Look at us now, you guys. Like, we just went on vacation. We just went on a family motherfucking vacation. I have money in my savings account. Nicole, can be trusted with money. I'm the one who keeps the money safe in this relationship because guess what? I'm all about saving money. My dad used to teach me when I was younger. You never know what's going to happen. You never know. You could, like, your car could break down, or a family member could get injured and you need to go to another state to visit them. Anything could happen. So be prepared for those things to happen. And so I have taken that, what I learned finally, and I've started incorporating that into my life and actually putting the things that I've learned from my dad into practice today. Now, when I was in my active addiction, hunty, I was not listening to anything my dad said. My dad would tell me every single night, Nicole, there's nothing good going on after 10 p.m. You don't need to be out. But y'all know I was out there. I was out in the streets, running and gunning, acting a fool. Joe says, when you lose something, it's an invitation from God to gain something. Whether you turn it positive or negative, it's up to you. It's a gift. That's right. That's right, Joe. It's a gift. I've told y'all this story many times, but some of y'all might have not heard it. Shout out to Christy. Christy, if you're watching on Facebook, Christy was my second sponsor when I got sober. So I had one sponsor before her who I got when I straight up got out of rehab. And then I found Christy. For those of you guys that don't know, me and Christy used to get high. I used to sell her pills, vice versa. And so we knew each other in addiction. Well, she got sober 2 years before I did. I think she's going to celebrate 7 years, or she already has celebrated 7 years. But we used to run the streets together. So I asked her to be my sponsor, and she was a good sponsor, you guys. I wasn't a good sponsee. I was lying and being dishonest because I was afraid of judgment. Oh, it's Sam.
Hey, what's up, Nicole? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
You there,
Hey.
Paul? I hear you.
All right, cool. You hear me?
What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm just chilling. I'm just hanging out. Yeah, you know, I didn't know if you needed people to come up or whatever. I figured I'd just come share, you know. But
share with me. Tell me what you're grateful for, Sam.
All right, I actually okay. I can read you. I can just do it off the top of my head. I can tell you what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for my dad. Okay. I'm grateful for my dad, my brother. I'm grateful for my house. I'm grateful for, like, my apartment. I'm that one count one. My health. I'm grateful that I'm able to save money. I'm grateful that I'm not addicted and controlled by any, like, well, you know what I'm saying, dependent, not addicted, you know.
Yeah.
I'm grateful that I have food to eat. I'm grateful that, like, I have medicine that I need to take. I take it. I'm grateful for a lot. I can, like, write a gratitude list real long, you know. I'm grateful that, like, I think I said my health, but I can be like, I'm not, like, blind, you know. You can go, like, deep, you know. You can be grateful. My first sponsor I ever had in AA was this, like, real crazy old guy. He was awesome. I love him to this day, but, like, you know, I got whatever. I'm just not doing that program. But he told me, you can write a gratitude list really easy, a 10 one. You got 10 fingers, a toe. You got 10 fingers, 10 toes. So there you go. There's your first 2 lists. Now figure yours out. You know what I mean? Like, that's pretty good. I don't know, you know?
That is cool.
Like, something, you know? But I'm trying to, like, you know, yeah, grateful I'm not out there, like, running and chasing and you know? And grateful for,
Yeah.
like, grateful for the opportunities that I have and that I'm going to, you know what I mean? That I can be able to, like, make something in my life. Like, you know? Like, hopeful.
Did you do your homework?
I did look into it, you know? Out here is a weird situation in California. I promise you. I looked into, I Googled the U.S. Postal Service jobs, you know, and I went on there and I looked at, saw what jobs they had in San Diego, you know.
Okay.
Just checked it out and saw what, like, the wages and things like that were, and I looked and I
Were they
saw,
good or no?
No, yeah, it's good, you know what I mean? They're good,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah, and like you said, like, there's, like you're saying, you know, but like for right now, at the moment, it's like this weird waiting thing in California, like, and then we're getting this money too, so it's weird, and then, like, you know what I mean? So, it's kind of, I don't know, it's just rough. Like, it's like you're on lockdown, but not, but because it's like the virus is pretty bad out here, but they're like, we're not locking stuff down, you know what I mean? And, so some people want to go out, some people don't. They say you just can go wherever and, like, do it outside, and it's like very strange rules that make it seem like it's reopened when it's actually very much closed. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so like I'd be hard for me to go get a job like cooking or something right now, but like that's why you're saying that, and you know I'm considering doing something like that. You know what I mean? And in the meantime, my brother just opened a LLC. It's a cleaning business. It's gonna be like commercial, and you know, I can work with him for money, and then
good.
I have a
You and your
business
brother
too,
are like
you know?
really tight, aren't y'all?
Yeah, we are. We're like codependent though too, but so it's
Oh.
like something we need to work on. But like, yeah, we are real tight because like we lost our mom when he was like 7 and I was like 13. It was like it's like a pretty sad story, but she had leukemia and she got it when I was like 10 or about 10, and she went into remission twice, and then it came back, and then they had a bone marrow transplant. Like I donated bone marrow for her, and because I matched, and then she got a little better, but then passed away from some virus. It's like a reaction from the bone marrow transplant reaction is a virus, and they have a drug for it now to help that, because like your body tries to reject anything that's not like from your own body. I've told the story a lot, so like I can kind of tell without getting too upset, but like, you know what I mean, it's still pretty rough, but makes me relive it a little bit. But then so yeah, then she passed away in 1997, and it was like the day before my birthday, and my birthday's May 21st, and Mother's Day is like May 15th and shit, and so that time of year, dude, I feel that, you know, like big time, you know? And I didn't really notice ever too when in my like late teens and early 20s, like how messed up that, like what that did to me, you know what I mean? Like I felt all right, I thought, you know, and I clearly didn't, you know what I'm saying? And then in my 20s, like I didn't even get into like opiates until I was like 25 or something, you know what I mean? Probably, you know? At least, you know, and then like, yeah, I just got the oxys in the 80s, and I just started getting heroin, and then I just started doing meth, and then, yeah, whatever, and then I'm just off and running, and now I'm 37, or, yeah, right?
You're 37,
You're 1 year older
I'm
than me.
38.
Yeah, you know? We look good for our age, though, you know?
We do, baby.
Yeah.
We do.
Oh, man.
Look at me. Did your dad take care of you and your brother? Is that were you really close?
Yeah, like looking back, I used to not like my dad sometimes or really hate him, and looking back, like, I love my dad so much now, you know? Like, as a man, like, Jesus, dude, as a man, my dad is a man, you know? Like, he took care of us, and even as adults, you know what I'm saying? Even now, still, he'll fucking take care of me, you know? Like, my dad is amazing, you know? And I didn't realize, it took me way too long to realize that shit, you know? Like, I used to be mad at him for being mad at me, but I don't understand what he was dealing with, you know? Because, like, I didn't have a baby, and, like, gee, like, who, you know? Wife, and then now, you know, you gotta be strong, you know? It's like that story, that's why that, guy you had on the other day, like, the young guy, I don't know, he was cool, the young guy.
Donald.
Talking about, like, being a man, but being able to be a man, but then be loving with the ones you love and all that, yeah, It was real good. I liked that chair, you know.
Yeah.
But so that's why yesterday I went over and helped my dad build this piece of IKEA furniture. And for those of you familiar with it, it's like a comic strip they give you to build it with like weird it's a joke. It's cartoons. You should look it up and see it if you don't. It's Swedish. It's like very inexpensive but nice looking stuff. It's like it looks nice but it's cheap, kind of, you know. So he buys
Right.
something though that's $600 or something from there though. So that's like a major piece for there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, yeah, so we put this thing together. It's like an operation, but it looks great, and like it was awesome. And it's done, and it's like a kitchen island for like his kitchen looks great. He's been putting his house. He's been, you know, he like saves his money and tries to buy nice things for himself. But you know, what I mean, he's real frugal, but he made his house real nice, and as he got older, you know. But
yeah.
yeah,
And you got to be over there with him and help him, and that's
yeah, and
like
I was
you wouldn't have
able
been able to do that if you were getting high.
I was just to not talk to him forever, and he wouldn't know what I was doing. That makes, you know what I mean? It's horrible, you know. That's why, like, I said, like I used to not be friends with my dad, and I want to be friends with him too. Not just I love him to death. I used to say I love my dad to death, you know, but we're not like really friends. But like I want us to be friends too, you know. And like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So,
like have a relationship, like to where y'all know what. Like, hey, Dad, let's go out and golf or something.
Yeah,
yeah,
or the baseball
totally.
game. You know, he loves that. You know, like baseball.
Yeah.
He loves baseball. So like, that's what I think I'm trying when my lease is up. I'm gonna try to live near my dad, move up with my brother to a house, to an apartment near my dad's house. You know, area. It's a different area of the city. You know, basically just to save money and you know just better for the business too and stuff. It's just whatever. Move on. You know.
I'm really proud of you, Sam.
So
for real, you're doing good.
I'm just trying to take it day by day and do something positive each day and like make goals and you know what I mean. I have like a planner and like I'm gonna try to like do like my like actually do some business. You know what I mean? Like some work.
You're doing good, man.
Yeah,
you're doing
you know
good.
What I mean?
Are you close to Santa Ana, or are you far away from there?
It's like an hour and a half or something.
Damn it. Okay, well, I'm going to be there. You better come and see me August 9th.
Okay, August 9th?
For real.
All right, August 9th.
We'll have to figure out something.
Yeah,
We're all my people.
Okay.
All my people from California. I want all of us to be able to meet together and go eat lunch or something.
Yeah, for sure. We will. We'll do it.
Because this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance for me to come hang out with y'all in California.
I like the South, you know. I wouldn't mind moving back home, you know what I mean? But I'm not doing that immediately, though. But you know,
it's hot as hell here. You don't want to come here right now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Well, I mean, yeah. You want me to get off? Does anyone else want to share? I mean, I don't know. I didn't really share. We're just talking, but.
No, man, I love you. I love you. Holler, text me later, okay?
One thing is, I'll give you a number too that you can give somebody if some guy wants to call me, you know what I mean. But it's gonna be, I'll give you, you know what I'm saying, like the other people.
Do you want me to use your regular phone number or a different number?
No, it's gonna be a different number.
Okay.
I can tell it to you though.
No, just text it to me. Text it to me.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Right now.
All right.
Can I do that? All right. Yeah.
Holler at you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Okay. That's Sam, y'all. Sam has his own channel too. It's called Sam's for Dinner. I think it's what and he's doing really good. We talked on the phone the other day. The reason I was asking him if he was doing his homework was because I was talking to him about some good jobs. Because a lot of you guys, if you don't have felonies, you guys, on your record, and you're just like working like waiter jobs or like restaurant jobs, and you don't have a criminal background, you guys can get good jobs. And I want you guys to have stability. And so if you guys ever need help finding employment, or you want me to do some research for you, I will help you guys find jobs and stuff, okay? James says, I have a new channel. It's called The Sharks. James, what are you doing in here? James is one of my big Sid fans, y'all. Sam is the sweetest, you guys. He is such a sweetheart. He checks on me every day to make sure I'm doing okay. He's a good friend. He is a really good friend. Daniel, how you're doing? Good. Okay, let me see what else y'all are saying while I was listening. So, Talk about Sam. Remind me of all the things I often forget. Yes, it's definitely had its ups and downs, but it's been beautiful. Okay, Sonia says there's things that as kids maybe we don't see it, but understand as we're older. Ain't that the truth, Sonia? Ain't that the truth? I hope your situation has improved, Daniel. Okay, so Sam says you can also drive trucks with a felony. Thank you, Sam. There you go. There you go. See, a lot of people don't know that. Yeah, you can get a was it Class C license? Class C, I think, or I think that's what it is. CDL. That's what it is. Daniel, you are so crazy. Daniel says, I want to drive drugs, but I have to get off trucks. James, it does. I have a felony. I have a Class C felony, which is a possession of a controlled substance here in Arkansas. And I don't know if it's like that everywhere. But anyway, it has really hindered me, you guys, from being able to get employment at a place where they pay more than minimum wage. And so I have been very fortunate to get the 2 jobs that I do have, and I want to have them forever. You know what I mean? Hey, Daniel, you know, when my husband was taking methadone, they wouldn't let him operate heavy machinery at his job. But with Suboxone, they will let you. So you could change. And we've been talking about you changing. You just haven't ever. If you want to change, you know, you can reach out to me. I'll hook you up with, or I can, you know, see if Dr. B can see you because you're in California. So, you know, that's something you're interested in doing. I know he could transition you. Sorry, guys. I've had such a good time chatting with you guys tonight. What else do y'all want to talk about before we go? Sam, listen to me. I hope you don't think I'm saying, oh, Sam doesn't have a good job. You know, I meant it in the best way. I just want to help you because you're smart. Here, I'm going to say it. Sam's smart. He's good looking. Okay. Him and his brother are 2 good looking guys. They could really be doing well for themselves. So I want to help you any way I can to get you straightened out and get you a good day, a good job, you know? Oh, Daniel, I know. You're 7 hours away. Damn, California is huge. Damn. Well, you could do telemedicine, Daniel. You're in California, so you can do telemedicine. Text me. I gave you my number in the chat the other day. So text me and I'll help you out, okay? Seriously, if you don't want to, I understand. But if you're serious about getting off methadone and transitioning onto Suboxone, text me, okay? All right. My husband's texting me. Listen, he found these little cups and they're on sale at his job for $3 and he wants to know if he should get them. So I said, yes. Oh, Sonia, are you going to be close to Santa Ana, Sonia? Who's close to Santa Ana that's in this chat right now? Because I will be there August 9th, which is a Sunday. So when I get there Sunday, I'll probably just go to my hotel room and chill. And then Monday, I have to start working. I'll be working with Dr. B. So if any of you guys are near Santa Ana, I want you guys to come and hang out with me. And we'll do a live stream. We can live stream from California, y'all. I'm an hour away from where you are staying. I go down to Orange County all the time to visit my father-in-law. Well, Sonia, you need to be planning for August 9th. Like, I'm literally going to be there. I have my ticket. Misty. Yes, Misty. Misty, I'll probably see you for sure. Misty, I'm going to see Miss June. There's a lot of you guys I know I'm going to see. You hate cell phones. I love them. Oh, okay, you guys. I hope that I hope today's meeting helped you guys out. I really wanted to come on here and talk about, being grateful for the things that we do have. And like I said, I was struggling. If you're struggling, sorry, you can text me. I gotta call her. I want you to show me around. Yes, meeting. Really, Daniel? Oh, you only have a house phone. Well, then call me. Call me then. If you don't text, call me then. But anyway, does anybody have any burning desires tonight? Oh, it's Joe. Hold on, Joe. Burning desire.
You.
Hey, Joe.
What's going on, girl? How you doing tonight?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm doing good. I'm definitely doing good. I just wanted to hop on for a minute and just say a little bit about me and some stuff that's on my mind, and hopefully it'll help other people's perspective as well. So today I finally gathered up the courage to ask somebody to be my sponsor. And even though I've been sober for a long time, I haven't been working a program all that long this go around, but I've briefly worked the steps. I've never taken them seriously, and I just want to change. I don't want to just stop doing drugs. I want to get rid of all of my terrible, nasty habits that I can see are negatively affecting my life. And I'm laying in the tub watching this, and I'm thinking I just want to share this because so many times I get focused on, I want to be off drugs, I want to be sober, I want to be clean. But if that's your only goal, then you're really selling yourself short. It should really be about wholesale changes and, just making yourself a better person overall. Because not only are it's not just going to be you that's going to benefit. It's going to be everybody in your life. Strangers that you run into in the store, and positive vibrations, that's contagious. So you bump into somebody, you can change their whole day. So I'm just tired of walking around being miserable and hating the world when I really have a beautiful life. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah, so I just figured I'd jump in, and
you got a sponsor.
I do, and I'm looking forward
Hell yeah, man.
I'm looking
That's
forward
really
to
good.
Right?
Seriously,
why not?
I don't think people understand. It's a big step to set out and ask somebody else to work with you. It's kind of I don't know. I don't want to say it's embarrassing, but it's you're racking your brain. Are they going to say yes? It's kind of like asking somebody out on a date, but not really. You know what I mean?
No, it is. It does kind of have that feeling to it. You're nervous. You're worrying about rejection. You start over analyzing yourself. Do you live up to expectations? But it's not about that. You're trying to grow as a human being. And, one way to do that is self-reflection. You got to look within. And when I typically look within, I don't want to look deep enough, and I don't want to be honest because it's going to uncover hurt. But if you're not honest and you're not being vulnerable, you're never going to solve problems that you have in life. So it's all about opening up and being real. And this is Real Talk Recovery. And I'm glad everybody's up in here on Friday night. So
I know, right? Isn't it cool?
I'm gonna hop out of here. It is.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too. Take care.
Bye. Joe's in his damn tub, y'all. No wonder. I was like, why isn't he showing his face? He's naked in the tub. You guys, that's a big thing. He has a really good point about getting off drugs is just the beginning. It's really just the beginning of the journey. The hard part is changing years worth of bad behavior, years worth of lying, cheating, stealing, neglecting our bodies, hurting our families. These are behaviors that we have practiced for so long that they're second nature. Second nature. I'd walk into the Walmart. I wouldn't even think twice. Grab stuff off the shelf, put it in my purse. Bing, bing, bing. It was just what came naturally to me because I had done it for so long. And so changing your behaviors, changing how you treat others, changing, how you live your life. That's the hard part. That is the hard part. What's up, Bubba? Yeah, what do you got to tell me?
I've been playing Minecraft for like 20 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have to show them in Minecraft. I have to show them on my Nintendo Switch. I made a new thing in my house.
Okay, well, come go get it and show them.
So I want them to come up with
Bubba,
us.
go get it and bring it up here.
No, it's charging right now.
Okay, well.
Just come on.
What's this?
I wasn't even doing that.
Oh, I love you guys. I'm super proud of everybody.
I want to show them.
Bring me the thing and I'll
Come on.
he wants me to show y'all something. Hold on. And then then I'm getting off here, okay, guys? But Nate wants to show y'all something. This boy, I swear. These dogs. Okay, it's dark in here. What is this? A dang cave? Okay. This is Nathaniel's cave, y'all. Okay, show him.
This is what I made first.
Oh, that's a cross.
Yes.
I love that.
And this is what I made second. This is my house. This is my house.
Oh, wow. That's good.
I made it creative, of course. And my stairs are new.
Very good.
And I did that in survival.
Okay, what you gonna say peace out, everybody?
I'm on top of the cross now.
Wow.
Wait, let me put my butt in the fence.
No.
Let me do it.
Don't step, Nathaniel.
Look
Look at me. Eat your banana, please.
God
God bless. You are a slob.
Let me put my butt in the camera.
No, nobody wants to see your butt.
Everyone does.
God. He is. Do not move this camera.
Little butthole. It's coming for you. Little butthole. Little butthole.
Shh. Good night, you guys.
Die.
Do not say butthole and do not say die.
They better.
Thank you to everybody for coming to the show. I really had a good time with y'all tonight.
Can I say I want that giant anvil to splatter their heads?
Splatter their heads?
Yeah.
Oh, mercy. You've been playing too many video games. Good night, you guys. I will see y'all.
Wait, I have to tell them one more thing.
Okay, tell them.
One more. In Minecraft, to survive in survival mode, you have to kill pigs and sheep and cows.
Really?
Yeah. And you can take wolves by getting bones from.
Hey, Esther.
And zombies.
Good night, you guys. Thanks to everybody that came to the meeting. And one last thing that I'm grateful for is all of you. And I hope that if any of you guys are struggling, feel free to text me, you guys, on the Real Talk Recovery phone line, okay?
Oh, by the way, Iron Golem at the villager's place before he wrecked me.
Look at that cute face. Such a good looking kid.
Yeah,
Good night, guys.
Iron Golem wrecked me in Minecraft.
He did.